Hello and hello. Thank you for joining me today. How you guys doing? Look at this. German law. 6 surprising things that are forbidden in Germany. Quite an intriguing title. Unfortunately, it's kind of a short video, but I'm intrigued because that's an intriguing title and it's got a lot of views. It's no secret that the Germans love rules. You guys are the only ones, I think. The only ones that love rules. Let's see. It's by DW Euromax. Small and up-and-coming YouTube channel. Check them out. Link down below.
Stehen bleiben, Polizei! Do you want to stay on the right side of the law in Germany? Well, here are a few things you probably...
Yeah, being yelled at by a German police. Like, I know American police have a reputation for good reason of being, like, brutal and stuff. But I think verbally, German police 10 times more brutal. 10 times. I've seen videos. I do not want to be verbally accosted by a German policeman. I'd be in a fetal position crying. I'd be wishing it was just an American cop. Just shoot me. I can't take anymore. You can't say that. Sorry.
Didn't realize are banned here. Several times a year, on so-called silent days, dancing in public is forbidden in Germany.
What? Dancing? Just like that movie Footloose? You can't dance? You can dance in private. So does like a club count as public or private? Like a place open to the public, but it's a private institution. Well, I have to look it up now.
The dance ban is most strictly enforced on Good Friday, one of the most important dates in the Christian calendar. The exact times of the ban vary between states, and in some places it's also forbidden to have sporting events, move house, or show particular films.
Move house? Particular films? Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. That is actually quite interesting, like as an American to hear that. It's just something that would be totally unconstitutional here in America, to make a law prohibiting watching a movie on a specific day. It's just a very foreign thing to me. So, in Germany, on Good Friday, it's illegal to dance in public. Does that mean... I'm asking ChatGPT, guys. Does that mean at the club? Like a private club? Or just in public, like outside? It applies to clubs, bars, and parties open to the public. Even if there's an entry fee. Wow. Wow. A private gathering, like a house party, private members-only event with walk-ins is allowed. Whoa. And you literally can't go dance. You go to the park and dance on Good Friday? That's illegal. Whoa. Whoa. What do you guys think of that? That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. And it's on a Good Friday, a religious day. Like a specifically Christian day. Wow.
But it's not Good Friday. No, but it is Sunday, and every Sunday is a quiet day. The law states you can only do DIY if it doesn't involve any drilling, hammering, or banging. So I guess that leaves gluing? Other forbidden activities include...
Are most...
Or banging. So
You have to forgive me, I don't know the names. I forget. But like the most common hammer here in America is a hammer with one side of the hammer and the other side is like a pry to get nails out, you know? Is this the most common type of hammer in Germany? What's that side used for? Sorry for the naivete, but I don't know.
I guess that leaves gluing? Other forbidden activities include playing loud music, recycling glass, and skateboarding noisily in a residential area.
That is very ironic that recycling, anything to do with recycling, is forbidden on any day in Germany. That's pretty ironic. But I get it. Glass is loud.
Don't even think about mowing your lawn. These rules usually apply on...
What if you've got one of the the autonomous lawnmowers that are like really quiet? Almost totally silent.
Public holidays too, as well as certain times of the afternoon and evening, depending on regional law. Ganz einfach. In Germany, it can really pay to hold your tongue. Insulting somebody can land you a hefty fine or up to 1 year in jail.
Holy shit!
Here are some examples from real court cases.
Once again, this is foreign to me as an American. This would be unconstitutional here in America. I get the feeling as I say that that's annoying to some Germans to hear that. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. You know what I mean? I'm not critiquing German. That's not my point. My point right now is not to make some philosophical argument. I'm just saying it is a foreign thing to me as an American, like that insulting someone could get you fined, let alone jail. Hopefully that's not... I'm guessing that's not very common, to get jail time for insulting someone.
Kloppter. Die hat wohl die Sonne das Gehirn verbrannt.
And I understand maybe some of you guys like support that. And hey, that's cool. It's your country. It is your country.
Am liebsten würde ich jetzt Arschloch zu dir sagen.
No way. That's not even... That's like an indirect insult. That's saying, hey, I really want to insult you right now, but I'm not gonna. That's an interesting... Trying to blur the line there. Apparently it didn't work.
Spinner.
What if you said, hey, I really want to say that I really want to say asshole right now, but I'm not even gonna say that.
The more you earn, the more you...
Wait, what was that last one?
Spinner.
Screwball. Got jail time.
The more you earn, the more you pay. A professional footballer recently...
I like that.
He received a €25,000 fine for insulting a pensioner in a car park.
Did the money go to the pensioner? The funny thing about that is it actually creates kind of a weird incentive structure where you have an incentive to go insult or like try to rage bait rich people. That's a very funny concept to me. You try to rage bait them without like insulting them yourself so that they would... My guess is the fine does not go to you for that reason.
Germans are extremely obedient when it comes to pedestrian crossings, and no wonder. Walking across the street when the light is red could land you an on-the-spot fine of €5 to €10.
It's not that bad.
New drivers can even have their probation period extended by 2 years for walking over on red.
Ooh. Okay, that makes it not worth it at all.
You know, sometimes I think Rachel's a bit boring. Wouldn't it be great to be called something cool like
Jaywalking here in America is kind of weird because it's like illegal, I guess, but no one cares. Don't get me wrong, you can't go running across the highway. I mean, you could, but if you like die, that's on you. And people don't do that. But as far as like in the city, like if you want to cross the street where there's no crosswalk or on a red, it's like if there's no cars coming, then you can just do that, you know? And even if a cop was there, I don't think they would say anything.
Princess Asparagus. Hold it right there. In Germany, you can only change your name if you have a really, really good reason for it. Like no one can pronounce it, or it causes you psychological distress. When getting married, only...
Well, hold on. She did say it caused her psychological distress. She didn't like the name Rachel. That's such a random law.
One partner can
What prompted Germany to make that law?
take a double-barreled surname. And when naming your children, there are various legal precedents too. Like, well, the name must be easily recognizable as a first name. So that's why there's not very many baby Mullers or Schneiders running around here. No names that will be harmful to the child in any way. Fair enough.
I like that one. That's good.
Up until 2008, the name also had to make it clear whether the child was male or female. But that's not the
Oh, wow. That's interesting. That could get hairy.
case anymore. Let me hear you say 21st century, but titles like Lord or Princess are still out. Oh, man!
You can't name your daughter Princess? I don't know why you would, but... Can you name your dog Princess? That's a pretty common dog name here in America.
Step away from the sponge.
What? I'm not even allowed to wash my own car in front of my own home?
No, but with good reason.
The water containing dirt, grease and cleaning chemicals can make its way into the groundwater and eventually into rivers and lakes. Save yourself a...
See, that's just the type of thing that, frankly, Americans don't appreciate. You know, they don't appreciate that aspect of it. You know, that would never be a concern to an American. Just being honest. It's not a good thing.
possible fine of thousands
But that is very fascinating.
of euros and head to a professional car wash. They'll have to comply with strict rules when disposing of the water.
What? Wow. Wow.
So what do you reckon? Have the Germans gone too far, or do you love a good ban? Comment below.
I love a good ban.
See you next time.
You know what I want to know? Is online poker legal in a freaking Germany? Because you know what? I'll take all that shit if online poker is legal. And I think it is. The thing about online poker here in America is it's legal to play. You can play, but it's not legal for the website to, like, offer it to Americans. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not going to go to jail for using a VPN and playing online poker. But if a website doesn't, it just like openly accepts Americans, then that's not legal. Short answer, yes, but only on licensed sites. I think that's fine. It legalized online poker nationwide. I mean, that's fine. That works for me. I'll take it. Here in America, it's weird. There are certain states where poker... I know that some Germans love poker. You know? That's why I'm talking about it. I love poker. In fact, you may hear me shuffling chips randomly at some times. And of course, Fedor Holtz, German poker player, among others. That's why I'm talking about it, because I know you guys like it, and I mean, not all of you. Some of you like poker, and I do too. But it's more legal. See, that's the funny thing about like this world we live in. There might be all these rules in Germany that are like, oh, like to me, I'm like, what? That's weird. I don't like that. But then, you know, on the thing that really matters to me, online poker, Germany is more free, way more free, online poker, than here in America. And it's all because of a big bullshit scandal that happened in like 2005 or 4 or something here in America. Anyway, enough of that tangent. That was fun. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.